Hello, YouTube fans. I just took a shower. This is TheSkullKlown. You could tell from the title, I'm not getting GTA 6, and I've mentioned this before in other freaking videos in this channel before. But I've just been bumping into freaking stupid YouTube videos about GTA 6. Oh, I can't wait to get it. Do you think people should not get GTA 6? No, you should get it. You just have to get it. No, I don't have to. All right? Seriously. There's too many games out here for me to fucking goddamn give a shit about GTA 6. Why the fuck I should give a fuck about this game? Oh, you'll buy it, you'll buy it, you'll buy it. Yeah, that's the same person that told me that I would buy Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I never bought it. I never fucking bought it. I didn't even bought the fucking, what is it, sequel? Rebirth? Or some shit, whatever crap that is. No, I didn't get that shit either. Why the fuck I would get any of these if I could just play the original? Seriously. Seriously. And then some idiots out there would be like, well, WWE's doing bad, but at least I'm going to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, because that's way better than watching WWE. How about you fuck Final Fantasy VII and then watch WWE and suck your fucking thumb while you have your other thumb in your fucking asshole? Seriously. Because that right there is crap. And I guarantee you haven't played the fucking original, haven't you? Seriously. Alright? Serious fuckingly. Why do I play the original? Look at those graphics. Exhibit A right there. You won't even play Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2. You won't even play fucking Grand Theft Auto 3 or Vice City or even San Andreas. Just because of the graphics. And then you want to talk shit about Grand Theft Auto 4, right? Right? Because it's not Grand Theft Auto 5? Go fuck yourself. Go fucking fuck yourself. And fuck these people too. Fuck these YouTubers. See, this is why I dislike YouTubers like this. Indie games, change that fucking name. Change that fucking name. These guys are idiots. These guys are fucking dumbasses. Here it is. Hey, you have your own right to your own opinion, and that is fine. But this shit, and this shit is fucking retarded. This shit is fucking stupid. Just the way they talk piss me the fuck off. Seriously. Just the way they fucking talk pisses me off. Their parents should have smacked the shit out of them with a fucking belt.
An anonymous Glassdoor
Let's hear this.
But Rockstar Games claims the studio is now in deep crunch working on Grand Theft Auto 6. Welcome to Inside Games Daily, the only game news channel brave enough to wonder if people still care about crunch.
Yeah, it feels like the temperature around the internet's a little different when it comes to causes like that.
Do people still care about crunch? Yes, they do. Maybe not everybody, but there's still people that care about crunch, no matter what type of crunch it is, right? And if you are going to do crunch time, then at least give me like, I don't know, like a raise in my paycheck for like $2 or $3 or some shit. I don't know. Food for fucking thought. I'm the one that's making these fucking goddamn games, and then you are selling them, and they're making hotcakes, but I don't get fucking shit. But you get everything you want, don't you? You know? That's the shit that I'm talking about. You have all these people making these games for you, and not one of them is not going to get a cent of that billion or trillion dollars you guys like to fucking talk about sometimes. Alright? And should I show these motherfuckers' faces? Like, just their faces alone just tell me they are corrupt. They are corrupt. Go ahead and disagree with me, but I've been around long enough to understand what is a corrupt face and what is a fucking dumb ass, stupid thought. Not even a stupid thought, a stupid mindset, and then acting like nothing's not gonna trigger anything with that shit. You know? It's like a woman running away from getting raped, and some guy grabs her, and the people that were gonna rape her go to her and be like, hey, thanks, man. And then she's like, why you did that? And then the guy's like, oh, I just like to help people. So look at these motherfuckers' faces. Seriously. Let's go back. Let's go back. I'm not going to show this whole video because this shit's stupid as fuck. I'm going to show what I want to.
An anonymous Glassdoor review of Rockstar Games claims the studio is now in deep crunch working on Grand Theft Auto 6. Welcome to Inside Games Daily, the only game news channel brave enough to wonder people still care about crunch.
Yeah, it feels like the temperature around the internet's a little different when it comes to causes like that these days. I think everybody's mad at AI right now. I guess the views will tell, but let's get into the news.
Apparently, yeah, the views will tell. I mean, how many views did you guys fucking got? 29K? That's still a lot. Some people might be like, oh, that's nothing. No one doesn't give a shit. Really? Okay. So let's go to any YouTube channel that talks about stuff like this and actually gives a fuck. And then in the comment section, people give a fuck, but it still has those type of views. Stop trying to be in your own. Stop trying to be in your own little bubble because you're afraid of another opinion, or you're just afraid that people will call out this type of fucking goddamn game, Grand Theft Auto 6. All right, you guys are sucking the dick out of this game, you know, and then all these other video game companies are so fucking scared to put their game around that time when that game comes out. Who gives a fuck? You didn't give a fuck when you were doing it during the PS2 era, you fucking dumbass. You didn't give a shit during the PS3 era. So what will you give a fuck about now? Oh, that's right, because of GTA 5. Right? Because GTA 5 changed the game for everything, for all you freaking simp-ass motherfucking companies and you simp-ass motherfucking YouTubers. No, I'm sick of that shit. Alright? And you wonder why the video game industry is the way it is, and you still fucking complaining about it, but you're still buying fucking goddamn games that these games are gonna fucking have shark cards in it. Look at fucking WWE 2K26. Right? I don't even have that game, and that game barely fucking even functions. But yet they're gonna stick with the they're gonna stick with this whole open fake fucking world bullshit you're gonna get in that wrestling game. And then after that, yeah, you have to all this stuff they want. Hey, you know that clothes they want? Yeah, you need like a whole bunch of fucking points just to get a hat. And if you don't like the grind, that you need to spend 100 and something days on the grind. If you don't like that, well, here's a little thing that you could pay to get more of that money. I mean, you still need to grind for that money, and you may have to spend probably like $1,000 just to get fake money for your game, but it's still worth it, isn't it? This is the bullshit I'm talking about.
Respawn first spotted the review, which makes Rockstar Games QA sound like a sweatshop right about now, and I sort of expect that, kind of.
Yes, to some degree it's seasonal, but that's sort of, we can't resign ourselves to negative conditions in the games industry, Bruce, but it's kind of out of our hands, at least the way that Rockstar is managed. Anyway, this reviewer claims to be a current employee of Rockstar India, where they say...
I love that he's basically like, hey, we're not all for criticisms, acting like, oh, yeah, we talk controversial stuff. Man, what you're saying is bullshit, and some of the stuff is mixed with other shit that other people have talked about. You know, crunch time and other people, you know, getting laid off, trying to do unionize and stuff like that, then getting caught and then getting fired. You know? These companies don't want shit like that, but guess what? It's going to happen eventually anyways, because people are pissed off, all right? People are pissed fucking off, and they don't want to deal with your fucking goddamn shit. Seriously. If you told me I'm doing crunch time, but I'm still not going to get paid for it, why the fuck would I work for your fucking job? Seriously. Oh, I have kids to feed and all that shit. Yeah, but your mental health and you need to take care of your kids is more important of you keeping your job that is a piece of shit because you want to provide for your family? Is that what it's come to now? No, is that what it comes to? Instead of actually getting something that you like or something that is decent for you to actually do it. Instead of actually going through bullshit on a job and then you're not getting paid for it. So why would I work for a job that's not paying me? Does that make fucking sense, bro? No one didn't want to go through that during COVID. So why does everyone want to go through it right now? How stupid are you? Seriously, the thing is, it's the same thing with WWE and their budget cuts. Because they're on a fucking downward spiral. WWE doesn't want to tell you that they're bankrupt. No, they're bankrupt. I'm feeling the same way with Rockstar. Are you bankrupt, Rockstar? No. Then why are you getting rid of all these people? And why are you taking so long to make these fucking goddamn games? There's a reason for you to take this long to make these fucking games, bro. Oh, it's too expensive to make these games now. Oh, shut the fuck up. We got Expedition 33 and Godzilla Minus One. There is no excuse of how much budget you put into these games. So shut the fuck up with that excuse. Because when those media properties exist and they are low budget qualities, that tells me that you are putting so much money into these products that don't need fucking money at all. Supposedly Grand Theft Auto 6 budget is in the trillions. And you're acting like you're going to get that money back? Of course they're going to act like they're getting that money back. Why? Because we have online. Grand Theft Auto Online. Grand Theft Auto 6 Online. Oh, yeah. Get ready, people from Grand Theft Auto 5. Get ready. And you condone all of this crap, guys. You condone all of this shit, don't you? Moving on.
Expected to work overtime without pay. And that sucks ass. Like, that's just shit no matter what.
That's generally illegal. I don't know about India, but here in the United States, usually that's illegal. Not just a moderate amount of overtime either. They claim that their work colleagues have had to work until 3 a.m. after completing morning shifts.
Yeah, and according to the reviewer...
Well, first of all, when you become a video game designer, they tell you in the profile that you might have to work overnight, overtime, basically. It comes with the territory, basically. You know? Maybe it doesn't have to be that way, but it is what it is to get these games out and fine and clean and dandy. Is that crunch time? In a way, it kind of is, isn't it? You're sleeping under the office, then waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to freaking make this game. That's kind of, in a way, crunch time, even though you're not really doing crunch time. Does that make sense? But some people love doing that. Some people don't have other lives besides them just going home and making food and then going back to work. Some people have families, but other people don't. Other people just be like, no, I'll just stay in the office. I have no wife. I have no kids. You know? No one's not fucking me. I'm not dating anybody. You know? So I'm staying here in the office and finishing this shit. And the thing is, too, it's funny, too, because I'm going to get into both sides of this conversation. Some people, some job workers love that shit. But there's another side of the coin when they don't like that shit. You know why? It's because when it comes to the United States government, now we don't have people to go to school. And now those teachers are going to lose their jobs because those people are not having kids. And those kids are not going to go to school. So what's going to happen to the school department? Gone. What's going to happen to the job department? Gone. What's going to happen to the military? Gone. Because you don't have people to literally sustain your fucking economy because the people decided to fuck that shit. We're not having kids. And you're not using our kids to do your sick little fucking games and wait till we grow up to be your fucking goddamn pets and soldiers and slaves, basically. This is a generation. This body was born in 93. This is the shit that we should be talking about. But no, these motherfuckers want to talk about some stupid fucking crap.
Where the work pace at the studio has been, quote, hectic since last month, with management expecting the studio to complete tasks that usually take 5 to 6 months in just 2 to 3 months. It's about the time we've got left until GTA 6 launches.
That's a good point. On the plus side, this reviewer compliments the free food and acknowledges there are limited growth opportunities at the studio. Well,
yeah. Hey, welcome to working as a shit adult. Yeah. They conclude by saying, quote, the last few weeks have been a toll on a mental health. They ask for leniency and remind management that, quote, we are humans too.
That's true. This all sounds awful, but we owe y'all some due diligence disclaimers here. Glassdoor reviews are anonymously submitted and not validated by the service. You really don't have to prove you're a current or former employee to submit a review. So I guess it's possible this review's made up. I guess maybe it would be more sensational if they made it up, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I tend to think of. If somebody's going to make up something fake, it would be much more bombastic. That's typically what I found when people make up fake stuff about studios is they're projecting with their imagination, and since they want stories to happen because of fake info, they tend to inflate it a lot and things that don't quite make sense. But the sort of limited claims of this particular review kind of feel authentic just because they do seem realistic.
Yeah, other reviews are actually less severe as well. One specifically compliments the studio's work-life balance and benefits. So it's from about a month ago, which is when the most current review said the workload changed, because now we're getting into crunch time, where possibly the game needs to be released in November.
Yeah, perhaps it was fine before, and suddenly, as of a month ago, it's gotten terrible. Another review from 2 months ago is specifically titled, quote, Great Work-Life Balance. Although we can't read that one because Glassdoor requires us to post a review first for access. Yeah, super weird. We don't work at Rockstar Games, but I would like to read Glassdoor. Fucking tech, man. Hate it.
What? That's maybe the worst policy I've ever heard. What the hell? Alright, so here's one from December 2025 that says Rockstar India has, quote, the best work-life balance you'll see in this company. Okay, well, that's something.
Yeah, so there's some contradicting reports, but again, all this kind of lands before the window that this particular review says that it got really bad. And I scroll back even further just to get kind of a sense of what Rockstar India employees were complaining about or lauding. And over the past year, it seems that Rockstar India employees tend to complain more about toxic management structures that intentionally underpay all employees due to the prestige of working at Rockstar and on something like Grand Theft Auto 6. I've heard similar complaints from a lot of...
I was going to mention this. When Sonic, when there was a Sonic game that was going to come out on the Sega Saturn, I believe, and they were doing a whole bunch of stuff to make this game, and it didn't went through, basically, right? So they got another company that's very famous. I forgot the name right now. Travel Tales, I believe. That company had to make that Sonic game, and instead of having 8 months, they had, what, 8 weeks? I beg your pardon? To make a full-fledged game and release it before the holidays, basically. That's insane, bro. That is insane. But it's like, you got, the thing is, yes, crunch time has never been, it's not like it's ever been heard of. But that should not happen. You know? It shouldn't happen. Just because it happened doesn't mean it should. You know? You know? It's like the people that made the pyramids, you know? Seriously. Just because they got downgraded to what they are now doesn't mean they should have been. That's how you know this planet has been invaded by fucking disgusting parasites that should be dead. We're moving on. Seriously. You guys are acting like there's no parasites in this planet. Yes, there is. Yes, there fucking is, dude. Seriously. You know people could be parasites too, right? Seriously. Fucking idiots. But, alright, let's continue on, because I'm trying to find this YouTube video also about this, but I deleted it from my history, because I just thought it was stupid as fuck.
A lot of popular developers and publishers, Blizzard Entertainment, for example, they underpay market rates because they know people want to work for them for the prestige of working at that studio.
Yep, this is a very common thing that I've experienced basically my entire career. And it sucks. It always sucks. It never doesn't suck. So. Of course, this is not the first time Rockstar Games has been in the headlines for employee mistreatment. I'm sure you guys remember this.
Yeah, this was fairly recent. Labor unions recently accused the studio of illegal union busting when they fired 31 employees for allegedly discussing confidential information on a Discord server late last year.
The Independent Workers Union of Great Britain filed a wrongful dismissal case against Rockstar Games at the time.
How is it controversial information if it's a union? Are you telling me that some of these video game companies, like WWE, tell their superstars and tell their employees, there's no such thing as unionize in this company? You have it in schools, you have it in other jobs, but you mean to tell me the video game? I can understand WWE because WWE is a fucking piece of shit. I can understand some wrestling companies because that's a piece of shit fucking move. You know? But these video game companies don't have it? You know? Me and my cousin were talking not that long ago, and we both agreed that it's not good to be on, because he's making a whole bunch of great stuff for video games and all that stuff and all that shit. He makes good design, good 3D models and all that shit. You know, I think I think one model that he made it went to an online service, I believe. I could be wrong. I need to talk to him about that again. But we both agreed that shit is not a good time to literally go to the gaming industry. Even though the indie stuff is really good right now. It's just that when we talk about the main video game industry that we see with the, you know, the big pillars, Square Enix, Sony, Microsoft, Rockstar, three pillars. That's more than three pillars. But those pillars of gaming right there in Nintendo. Oh, do we have to mention Nintendo? I thought they died. I mean, the original people that created Nintendo died a long time ago. So does that count? I think it does. That's why some people say Nintendo died a long time ago. And yes, they did. Because the original creators died a long time ago. The company's been around since the 1800s. Of course they died. You know? Now if you tell me they didn't, which I won't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. If fucking Moloch, the god that sacrifices children is still alive, most likely we get some freaking celebrities and motherfuckers in these video game companies all still alive. Seriously. I won't be surprised. You know how there's always rumors of Walt Disney's death, but they have the frozen head and shit like that. So, you know what's funny too? To make sure people stop researching that, they literally created the movie Frozen. So when you put Disney Frozen, automatically you just see the Frozen Disney movie. But it could be more specific, Frozen Walt Disney head. You know? So there was that. Disney's fucking stupid. But they did that on purpose just for the algorithm to squish a lot of shit. You see how that works? You see how that works, guys? You guys gotta think around here. You guys gotta put two and two together, alright? But moving on with this stupid fucking video. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want it to be as long as it is. Because I'm going to show you another video that's fucking stupid, too.
You have to go to full trial. So.
Yep. And going back from there, many instances over the past couple decades. Way back in 2010, if you remember this, a blog from Rockstar's spouse described a year-long stretch of 12-hour workdays, including Saturdays, while overtime and holiday time were cut from employee packages.
Yeah, and then in 2018, Jason Schreier published an expose highlighting the crunch conditions in the final months of Red Dead Redemption 2's development. Exactly the same thing.
Yes, so it seems like we're going through the same cycle. I don't know. We've talked about this in the past. I am not quite as hardline about crunch as a lot of people are, or at least were when it was a much more common cause to champion on the internet.
I used to talk about crunch time because everyone talked about it so much on the internet. Now, since barely everyone talks about it, I think we should stop talking about it. Does that make sense? You let me know. You let me know. If I get any stupid comments too, you're gone. You're gonna act like a child? I'm gonna treat you like a child.
I do think that for some projects, especially if you're on a deadline and you have to get things done, sometimes you do gotta put in over 8 hours a day. The critical thing being is that employees need to be compensated for their work.
Basically. That's why I said in the beginning of this video, but again, I'm getting ahead of these people, so go.
Right way in game development would be that developers would work their ass off for 6 months, ship a product, and then all take a month off or a month and a half. And then theoretically all get a share of the profits or at least overtime pay. So they work a lot, but then get a bulk of money and time off in return. But situations like this, where theoretically no one's getting overtime pay and they're working for free, that is exploitative and should never happen.
Like I said, I don't know India's laws when it comes to employees and employers. I know them relatively well here in the United States because I was an employer and I was a manager, was an employer, and an employee. And I had to do both. I've talked about this many times on the show, but I sued Comcast for almost precisely this exact thing, where they made us work overtime and didn't pay us because we were supposedly white-collar employees, but in reality we were blue-collar. We were classified as white-collar, so there was that. That's happened to me a couple of times, and I know how it goes. That said, I do expect a little bit of crunch, I think, when it comes to, like, video games, movies, television. That's usually sort of the way that these things work out. And, like, Lawrence, that's really important that people are paid. That's really what it boils down to. I don't necessarily agree with mandatory overtime. This is a thing that some companies will do where they'll say, like, everybody has to work overtime. We'll pay you for it, but everybody has to work overtime. If companies cannot do that, if they could say, if you want to work overtime, we will pay you, and it will help, final product or whatever. I think I'm all right with that. I think that seems fine to me. And like Lawrence said, at the end of the release, usually what happens is devs will release the game and then they get a month off. And supposedly it should even out, right? Like, then you get to take a month off. Maybe you get some profit shares and a bonus like Pearl Abyss just got for Crimson Desert.
Supposedly you get like 2 months off, but it's probably changed. It's probably changed now. Seriously. A month off? You're taking a week off. Not 5 weeks? No. You're cute. You're cute. Do I get to see the profits? This dumb motherfucker. I made the game. But it's under our umbrella, so fuck off. We're grabbing all that money. I mean, we need it for our yacht. Aren't you gonna feel bad that I can't pay gas for my yacht? So I gotta take that money. You just get, let's see, how many hours do you work? Okay, that goes to crunch time and all that. Okay, about like what, like $12 an hour. Actually, that's a little bit too much. How about $9 an hour? That'd be good.
And then, ideally, the time that you spent working up to the release of the game and you get to take off after the release, that is the theory. That's not always the case. And we work in a very, not a black and white world. It's a very gray world. And what I usually encourage people to do is to look at the employee.
It's always been a gray world. It's never black and white. It's always gray. Whoever told you that we live in a white, black world, no, we live in a gray world, all right? Seriously. Some freaking Snow White shit. Seriously.
Employer.
Grim fairy tales type shit. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I love that type of shit, to be honest. The fact that our world is like that, it's fucking awesome, to be quite honest with you. That's a side note, but that goes to other shit from civilizations and all that stuff, so I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go.
For your state in the United States, or if you are in the EU or anything like that, look at those things, and you can use those. Like, you absolutely can use those laws and go to a lawyer and say, hey, this is being exploited. I have evidence. You can use it. I did. So you should.
I agree, but it's time for me to be a devil's advocate, Bruce. Do you think that the culture is in a place where people still care about crunch? And do you think anyone's going to not buy GTA 6?
I'm not buying GTA 6. I'm not. Maybe you will. You're the problem of the fucking gaming industry. But hey, you like what you like. You just gotta know how the video game industry is. Alright? And what bullshit that they're trying to put out. Alright? Because if you are gonna get GTA 6, wait for a price tag that's lowered down. And most people are like, no, I don't want to wait that long. These freaking, stores that sell these video games are dropping down these prices. And Nintendo's like, what are you doing? And they're telling Nintendo, they're not selling. No one doesn't want to pay $80 or $60 for a fucking game, you retarded fucks. So they're lowering the prices down to probably the highest one goes to up to $50 now of a game. That's a steal. That's a steal. 30, 40 bucks? Yeah, cool. Imagine GTA 6 comes out and then be put in stores. Yeah, like, you know how those fucking stupid rumors of like $100 or $80 or even $70 or some shit of that game? Basically, even that is fucking too much. Like, fuck off with that crap, with that 70 and 80 crap. Even the stores that sell these games are literally saying, we're not doing that shit anymore. We're not doing that shit anymore. If you bring a game over here that's literally 70 and up, we're going to put it to 60 and down, whether you like it or fucking not. Right now, these companies that are selling these video games are clashing with some of the video game industry guys. companies. They have to. They're putting their foot down. Why? Because they're not selling their games. They're not selling their product. And guess what? When they're not going to sell their product, guess what? They're not going to freaking try to buy a box of video games just to sell more of it. Because if it's not selling and it's still being in the shelf in the back of the store, then what the fuck are you going to order more of it for? You know? Is it this done on purpose just to have people go straight to digital? Most likely, yes. But some of us don't give a shit about digital crap. Some of us play digital games because some of us already owned it. Or some of us just want to play it on our phones and on our devices, you know, just to have that experience and then moving the fuck on. Some of us have tons of libraries of games that we can just go back and play if this shit shuts down. You know?
If there are credible allegations of crunch.
Oh man! All right, so I want to say that the answer to your first question about crunch, I think people cared about it early enough, meaning like whatever, 10 years ago, 6 years ago type thing, that I believe some policies are changing at devs, like lots of devs are unionizing, which is great. And I think that companies are attempting to change those policies to make it so that if there is crunch again, it's paid, maybe not mandatory, that sort of thing, ideally. So I think we're down that road, and I'm not saying that we've solved the problem. And more to your question, do I think people care about crunch? No. I think that people have decided to move on, which is bad. The only time I really see this brought up is with Amazon. People bring up Amazon often. They talk about, pissing in bottles and how each delivery driver has 1 minute to deliver each package, and they got to deliver 1,000 packages in 6 hours.
Blah, blah, blah.
I believe all of that, by the way. I'm not saying it's a lie. So Amazon, I still see people saying, boycott Amazon, like they're abusing their employees, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that's great. Again, if you want to do that, you should do that. Because we've seen countless cases of that. When it comes to game development, I see less and less of these reports and less of people caring. And I'm not saying that's good, but that's what it seems to be.
The bitch female has an Adam's apple. Have you noticed that? The female from GTA 6 has an Adam's apple?
And
no, she doesn't. Does she? No, she not?
GTA 6. The answer is no. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it, are you? I know you're not going to. I know you're not going to. You say you will, but then we're going to see you in Steam. We're going to see just...
The fuck is wrong with you? Look, this is why I'm talking about with these fucking people. Oh no, she doesn't. See, it's just the lighting. See, I'm telling you, the lighting in this game sucks. GTA 6 lighting sucks. Vice City had better lighting.
No, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it, are you? I know you're not going to. I know you're not going to. You say you will.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's go back. I'm trying to...
I see less and less of these reports and less people care. And I'm not saying that's good, but that's what it seems to be. And your ultimate question, will people boycott GTA 6?
I'm boycotting GTA 6. Seriously. I'm boycotting GTA 6. Seriously. And the sad thing is, too, you're gonna see this fucking game in your fucking face in all fucking platforms except, what, probably Nintendo? I'm telling you, man. This is gonna be in front of your face for about 80 fucking years before GTA fucking 7. Or any other GTA game. Seriously.
No, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it, are you? I know you're not going to. I know you're not going to. You say you will, but then we're going to see you in Steam.
Yeah, blah, blah.
Just like that Call of Duty, screenshot where they were all going to boycott Call of Duty and they were all playing Call of Duty. I know you're...
Who plays Call of Duty anymore? Do you play Call of Duty? The only Call of Duty people want to play is the fucking old ones. They don't want to play the new ones. Who plays Call of Duty anymore? These people are like what era do you live in? Seriously. No one doesn't give shit about Call of Duty anymore. And you're talking this about Call of Duty? Yeah, the reason you have some idiots out here saying that, no, I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to, and then right play it, is because they have a small brain compared to everyone else's. All right? Their frontal lobe sucks. They can't think. They can't think. Or they're like a fucking dog. They're like a fucking dog. Seriously.
You're not going to. But maybe you should.
Yeah, if I'm being honest with myself.
Maybe we should.
I don't want anyone to work unpaid overtime.
Alright, we're done with this crap. Maybe you should. And here's this other fucker here too.
What's up, everybody? Joe White here, and man, we got a lot to talk about here today. I haven't talked about GTA 6 lately, and that's because we are all waiting for the date. And you know which date I'm talking about.
May 19th.
That's right, May 19th. So, Rockstar has their investor call, I believe on the 21st, their latest investor call. It's the perfect time to drop the trailer. Because May 19th is right before that investor call, so they want their stock price to go up. They want to announce the price to go up. They want everything to be happy. I own stock in Take-Two Interactive, so I want the stock to go up. Yes, please. Or they could be announcing a delay.
And I think they will announce a delay of GTA 6. What, is this like the 5th time, the 4th time that they're going to delay it? I haven't told my friend this. Watch them delay GTA 6. It got delayed. Watch them delay GTA 6 again. It got delayed. Watch them delay it again, and we won't see this game until close to 2028. Because I believe Grand Theft Auto 4 is going to have an anniversary soon. And I guarantee you, instead of Rockstar celebrating that anniversary, they will probably most likely put GTA 6 in that anniversary just to jump down GTA 4 for the people who have been asking for a, almost like a remaster or something like that, or HD quality up, basically. So, look, I could be wrong. Maybe they won't do that. But I don't trust Rockstar. I don't trust any of these fucking video game companies that are from Nintendo to Square Enix. Alright? These people don't give a rat's ass about you. Alright? They don't. You just a wallet to them. Alright? You will always be a wallet to them. And guess what? Money, hold on for a minute. Does money have feelings? Huh? Does it? Can I talk? Can I talk? Hey, money. How do you feel about you having a white man on your face? And literally they live exposing you that this is your God. Silence. Nothing. Right? Look at this fucking dead president. I had fucking goddamn slaves of Afro-Hispanic people and black people. Seriously. Look at all these look at all that fucking shit, bro. Seriously. Serious fuckingly. Alright? These fucking dead presidents that have these white motherfuckers on them that we don't need at all because, I don't know, they're fucking dead. Why do we still have these motherfuckers' pictures here if they have fucking slaves and are fucking racist as shit and they're dead? Alright? They're long gone. Alright? So why the fuck do we have these fucking motherfuckers' faces on them? Right? Why the fuck do we have it? Seriously. That's why the black community has literally said we need our own schools, our own money, our own jobs, our own airports, and I fucking agree. I fucking agree. But don't tell a white community that, or don't tell the government that, because they will be rushing right away to make sure they destroy that shit. Because you got to go through us. No, we don't have to go through your white supremacy bullcrap so for you to be comfortable and us living in your fucking disgusting dystopia world. When we can make a utopia world and you can kill yourselves right behind the scenes because you know you can't fucking survive without us, motherfuckers. Moving the fuck on.
And if they do a delay this time, the stock price is going to go down. Majorly down. So, I don't think we're going to get a delay. Sqawn, the CEO of Take-Two, has said, hey, a lot of people are going to be calling in sick in November.
I'm not. I'm not going to call sick in November. Now, if I am sick, and if I am going to call sick in November, it's because I'm playing my own fucking goddamn game and showing it off. Seriously. You think I'm going to play GTA? When GTA 6 comes out, I'm going to make so much shit about my video game and I'm going to put so much shit saying my game is better than GTA 6. Seriously. How about the strip? You're going to have a strip club in that game, right? So are we going to know any of the strippers? What are you talking about? Are we going to know any one of the strippers? Are we going to know their backstory while we're playing through the game? Every time we go back to a strip club or we do something in the game major and we go back to it, for example, just to see how they react or what they would say, and they talk about or the compliment what's happening around the city, like you see in the radio. You're not going to do that? You're not going to do that? Well, then, you know what? You're out of touch. You're out of touch. I explain this to other people and people will be like, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I did that in my game. I made a strip club in my game. But every time you keep going with the game, you talk to some of the strippers and they talk about what's happening around the world. Yeah, because it's an RPG game. And every game, games that are smart and good do this. Games that are dumb and a piece of shit and don't want to grow don't do this at all. What is GTA 6 gonna do that Cyberpunk 77 already did? I'll say that shit right now in this video. What did GTA 6 do to change stuff that Cyberpunk 77 already did? No one still hasn't answered me that question. Why? Because it's bullshit. There's not gonna be anything. Nothing. Alright? Nothing.
But I think we're going to get a firm release date. I think we're going to get a price. And I think we're going to tell people pre-orders open in June, whatever, So June next July.
No, it won't. It probably will be around. No, it probably will be around August. Seriously.
August, September, October, November, 5 months. I'm going to be calling in sick in November.
Of course you will.
I'll wait till Thanksgiving, take a week off for Thanksgiving and play it over that holiday. So the trailer...
I mean, what do I expect? This is the same person that still has cable and says that, hey, you should still have cable because all this streaming stuff is about to die or some shit like that, right? But me, in the background, being like, I don't have to get fucking cable. All I can do is just connect my HDMI to my laptop, to my TV, and watch YouTube, or go to a freaking what we called back in the day, a bootleg movie website. Seriously. Before we called it streaming service. You see? Like, people are idiots, bro. People are fucking idiots.
It's probably going to drop May 19th. And we all know May 19th is a crazy day. I think we'll get some gameplay. I think we'll get more of the story. I think we'll get more of the side characters in this one.
I doubt it.
Ruby Ike and the rapper twins or whoever.
Basically, the GTA 5 trailer? It's going to be like that. Seriously. It's going to be like that. And at first, when you look at the GTA 5 trailer when it first came out, it looked cool and all that stuff, right? But when you play the game and then look at that trailer again, it's completely bullshit. Bullshit. It's completely bullshit. You have camera angles that you didn't have in the game. So you can make it into a cinematic fucking movie. If you want to make a Grand Theft Auto movie, make a fucking Grand Theft Auto movie, Rockstar. Fucking shit-ass motherfucking piece of shit. White motherfuckers.
I think we'll get some pretty big story. I don't think we'll get quite the character breakdown that we did. Like, in the world of GTA 3, you're welcome to Leonida, or GTA 6, welcome to Leonida. I don't know why I said 3 there, oh my god. But, you know, we won't get that kind of a trailer where they have the female AI voice going, in GTA 6, you rule Leonida. No, I think we'll get more of a story-based trailer this time. And then in September, we will not, I guarantee you, we will do something May 19th. And a lot of people are going, well, Jeff Keighley announced Summer Games Fest yesterday. Yeah, but Take-Two never does, or Rockstar, I should say, never does anything based around Jeff Keighley's bullshit. They beat to their own drum. They've never done anything at the Game Awards. They've never released anything at Summer Games Fest for their new and upcoming stuff. They did do like a little concert piece for Red Dead 2. But I don't think they're going to announce anything big at Summer Games Fest for GTA 6. They want to do it on their own. They want to create their own hype. They want to blow up the internet on their own so they can say, we did it on our own.
And easy. All I have to do is just say, do not recommend, block, I'm done when I see that shit on my YouTube page. That's easy. And I don't have to see none of that shit at all. GTA 6, what? GTA 6 what? Oh no, I'm not playing that. I'm playing some old classic video games. Who plays GTA 6 now? Who plays GTA? Just play the older ones. Who wants to play GTA 5 and GTA 6 now? Seriously. Oh, look at those pretty graphics. And? Who gives a shit? I didn't know graphics made a game. I thought it was story and gameplay. But you know what? This is how you guys are. Seriously. You guys want to talk about that graphics don't make a game, but yet you're gushing over this fucking game. This game doesn't look beautiful. It doesn't. It looks like it's a waste of potential when I look at these trailers. It looks like it's a waste of potential, and the fact that it was a gap between fucking trailers is so fucking asinine. This goes to every video game company that does the same fucking shit. It is bullshit. You shouldn't fucking do that shit. Alright? Look at Square Enix. Square Enix gets to get all that criticism too. But yet when Rockstar does it, it's fine because they are called a Rockstar. They're not called a Rockstar anymore. They're bitch stars. That's what they are. These people went to the fucking Epstein Island and fuck who knows God what. Seriously. Probably fucking a pig, fucking a Trump, and fucking an infant. Sick motherfuckers. Seriously. Seriously. Serious fucking Lee, bro. You mean to tell me none of these people, like the CEO of Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar and shit like that, you mean to tell me these type of people, they went to the Epstein Island and shit? You mean to tell me that? You mean to tell me they didn't? When they have a big global freaking video game studio like this? You can kiss my ass, man. You can kiss my fucking ass. You acting like Nintendo has never went to that fucking island. Seriously. Not that long ago, if you've seen it, already people have pointed out, wait a minute, how come you can use Pokemon Go on the Epstein Island? Why was that even a decision? Because Nintendo knew about that island, and instead of getting rid of it in their game, they left it there. So if you want to get a Pokemon on the Epstein Island, you can. You see, even if that's bullshit and fake, right? You still need to put in your mind of like, look at that shit, bro. You still need to pay attention of like, why would they put that on a map on your phone when little kids are playing it? You know? And there's a whole other shit with Pokemon Go also, but to me, Pokemon Go lasted a week and it died. Seriously. Just like any mobile games in America. Seriously. Acting like it's over here in Japan and shit like that. Oh, it'll get through, No, it won't. No one doesn't give a shit about mobile games in America. Fucking idiot. No one doesn't give a shit about mobile gaming. Do you understand? The words that are coming to my mouth. No one doesn't give a shit about mobile gaming in America. So keep that shit in Japan and Japan only. You smart motherfuckers. We don't want your shit here. I don't want your shit here. Because it's crap at the end of the day. You have to pay for all the bullshit. Instead of having a fucking mobile game that does the bare necessities and moves the fuck on. And it's not like you need to pay for this. You need to get this. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that fucking grind. And I'm not doing that at all just for you to get fucking money to do more of your fucking goddamn bullshit like this. And that goes to Rockstar. Because they do that shit with GTA 5 online, and now they're gonna do that to GTA 6 online, and all of you guys are fucking praising it to the fucking moon. You guys don't give a shit. So why the fuck you're a gamer? You're not a gamer, bro. You're not a gamer. You're not a gamer. I don't care if you telling me, oh, I'm gatekeeping. Fuck your gatekeeping bullshit, what you're saying. Seriously. While you still fucking around with when you're still messing up the video game industry, bro. When you're paying for shit like this. When you're condoning shit like this about GTA 6 and 5 and all that crap. And condoning what Rockstar's doing. What's the next game after GTA 6? What? Oh, you just want GTA 7? You're the problem. You're the problem. You're the fucking problem. You're the fucking problem. Where's Gran Turismo? Where's Need for Speed or some shit? Where's those racing car games that they made? Where's Bully? Where's Manhunt? Where's the fuck is Max Payne?
So, May 19th, trailer 3, and
fuck your May 19th bullshit.
We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, I'm gonna talk about
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Skip all of this. Oh, okay, that's it. We don't have to talk about this anymore. He's just talked about wrestling now. I unsubscribed to this fucker already, so I don't care anymore. Seriously. Like, you wonder why you don't get likes and you don't get no comments, bro. You wonder why. You wonder fucking why. Seriously. Seriously, man. I'm not saying I get comments a lot in my videos, but when they do, they do. But overall, tell me what you guys think down below. Hey, if you think I was too harsh on this, go right ahead. It's whatever. Yeah, I just don't care for GTA 6. You guys know that. I'm not getting it. I'm just exposing some of the bullshit here that I see. You don't have to agree what I have to say, and you probably agree with these people that I show the videos to. I might not agree that you agree with them, but what do I expect in this day and age of gaming, right? In this day and age of people not wanting content ever since COVID and not being prepared of the next COVID. Oh, you guys didn't thought about that? Oh, well, shit. Why should I fucking care then? If you don't care, why should I? At least I'll be ready and prepared, and then all of a sudden you will try to fight me just to get my fucking Scooby snacks, basically. And then I will fucking put your head on a stick. That way, if any intruder comes in, they will know to not fuck with my shit.